It's Pilates time. Welcome. We're going to start in vertical, and we're going to do some ab exercises first in vertical, challenging our balance and our abs. So the first thing we're going to do is place our feet, toes, heels, knees, and hips all in the same track. Not out here, no turnout, just straight parallel positioning. Before we start, we're going to do some accordion breathing to help familiarize ourselves with the intercostal diaphragmatic breathing in Pilates. So we're going to start with our hands on our hips. Our chest is wide open, and I want you to take a breath through your nose. This is a great to tone your abs, also improve your breathing. So you're going to inhale through your nose, and you're going to expand your ribs east to west, this way, not this way. And then I want you to breathe out and tighten the rib cage, sink the belly, and lift the pelvic floor. So inhale, exhale. When you exhale, you should feel the whole powerhouse activate. The ribs will corset, the navel will go in, and the pelvic floor will lift. This will tone your abs just with this breathing exercise. So never discount doing this at home when you're brushing your teeth or you're combing your hair. This is something you can do to tone your abs. Okay, we're going to start with
Debbie, I can't see your head.
Okay. Thanks. How about now?
Good.
Okay, thank you. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. So be cognizant of the ribs on the exhale, girdleizing, the navel going in, the pelvic floor lifting, and get all the air out so all that powerhouse area will tighten. Try it again. Inhale. Exhale. This should actually, if you are doing it right, you should really feel it. You should almost feel like your abs are getting tired with the breathing technique. Inhale. Exhale. All the air out. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Notice that my jaw is slack. There's no tension in my face. Inhale 1 more through the nose. Out through the mouth. With this being said, now we're going to do the same thing, the same breathing technique, but now we're going to do it with some movement. So let's put our hands behind our head, and we're going to lift our knee, and we're going to flex forward and use the breathing technique. Inhale. Change legs. Inhale. When you do that, you want to make sure that you're rounding the upper back and coming back, utilizing the muscles of the powerhouse. Inhale. 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 Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Get that knee up there. Inhale. Inhale. In with the nose, out through the mouth. When you pull that knee up, pull it up from the lower abs. Make it work. Just don't throw it up there. Pull it in from the abs. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Use the breath. Okay, now we're going to come out, elbows in, and we're going to twist, twist, lift. Twist, twist, lift. Twist, twist, lift. Exhale on that lift. Twist, twist, lift. Twist, twist, lift. 1, 2, lift. 1, 2, lift. 1, 2, lift. You'll feel the obliques here. Lift, 2 twists and a lift, 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 lift. So now we've done forward flexion and some rotation. Now we're going to do some side bending. These are all in vertical position, standing. Take the hands behind and pull down. This is the same thing we did in the beginning, but it's to the side, working the obliques a little more. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Breathe in, breathe out. So you want to breathe in first, and then when you breathe out, you're going to pull the knee up. So you have forward flexed, you've accordion breathing, you've gone to the sideline, so the side bend, you've done the rotations, you've worked all the different ways to work your abs. These are ways you can do that. So from here, let's take an inhale, exhale, bring the arms around, one more. And now we're ready for our mat work. So if you have shoes on, this is the time to take them off. So we're going to start in vertical, and we're going to roll down the spine to go to our mat. We're going to soften our knees, pull our abs in. We're going to peel off the wall, invisible wall, one vertebra at a time till we get to the floor. Soften the knees if you need to, and then lock it out and let the knees come down. And we're going to do a little bit of hip work before we go into our planking. So we're going to bring that leg up. This is a bent knee. Bring it around, out, and around, out, and around. At this point right here, make sure you keep the knee at hip height. Out and around. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now let's reverse it. This is very difficult to keep that trunk quiet, so make sure you're using your abs and your breathing to maintain your pelvis in a stable position. Out, 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 working those abs. One more. And hold. Take it down, and let's go to the other side. So we're going to go out first, back, and down. Out and down. You'll notice one leg rolls a little easier around the hip opening than another. Usually that's the case. Hold on to those abs. Keep a good shoulder alignment. Breathe. And reverse it. Up, out. Up, out. Up, out. So healthy for your hips. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. And down. And with this quadruped position, it'll be so easy for us to go into our planks. So let's put one leg back, round your toes, and then the other, and hold. Lift that navel deep into the spine. Keep the chest open, shoulders in and down. Front of the legs are long. Breathe. Put that hand under your shoulder and turn. Lengthen through your trunk, lengthen through your neck, and hold. For 4, 3, 2, keep breathing. 1, turn, and hold. Back to that front plank. Hold. Take one knee down and lift. The other down, up. Down, up. Down, up. 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 Both down and stretch. We're going to do the reverse plank. We can't forget about that. It's a great chest opener, great back body strengthener. So we're going to flex our feet, toes up, chest open, abs in. Squeeze those inner thighs and ankles, magnetize them, and lift. And hold. For 8, 7, 6, 5, breathe 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let your wrists go the other direction and come forward. Bring your arms in front and let's roll down. So today I want to practice, before we get into all the ab work, I want to practice the foundation of this work and how doing 100 sit-ups is less effective than what we're about to do. So we practice the breathing up into vertical. Now we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to use control. It's slow, it's controlled, and it's fluid. So we're going to bend our knees, find neutral. There should be a little arch in the back, depending on your the way you're made. A little arch in your back. The chest is wide open. The arms are long. I want you to concentrate on your breathing. I want you to lift. Let's start with this leg. Lift that leg in the air with an inhale. Use your breath. Exhale down and hold it. But don't take the leg all the way down. Find your low abs and breathe out on this. Then up. Inhale, exhale. Really try to find your lower abs, because this is working the lower abs with the leg going in and out. Inhale, exhale. Really feel the tightening of the low abs. In. Nothing is moving from here up. Inhale, exhale. The leg doesn't quite get to the floor. In, down. In, exhale, down. Hold on right here. Hold on. Inhale. Feeling that pelvic floor at work. In, out. Now change legs. Remember, the inhale is when the knee comes up. Inhale, exhale, hold. Hold it. Flatten those abs. Wrap those ribs. Sink the navel into the spine. Inhale up, exhale down. Not quite touching the floor. Sink that belly. Make sure it's deep in. The transversus is at work here. These are the muscles that help all the other muscles to function properly. So remember this movement to be able to find this transversus with the breathing. Inhale, exhale, and down. Back to neutral. So now we're going to use that same breathing pattern. We're going to tip the pelvis up and then exhale down. We're moving through the pelvis now. The legs are quiet. Exhale down. Foundational, simple movements that require a lot of powerhouse activity. In, out. In, out. Working through the low back and the pelvis. Now circle, 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 circle. Remember to use your abs. Remember to breathe. Inhale, reverse the circle. Circle, circle, circle. Now we're going to go all the way up the spine. We're going to inhale to begin. Exhale as we start to roll up the spine till we get a little past our shoulder blades, bone by bone, vertebra by vertebra, all the way up. Hold it. And now back down. Let's try that again. Make sure the shoulders are away from the ears, the chest is wide. And then back down again. Now we're going to go up, stay up, and we're going to practice the marching with the breathing pattern we just learned, keeping the pelvis high and stable. Up the spine first. Inhale, articulate. Hold it here. Pull those ribs in and lift the left leg and press it down. Right leg, press it down. Left, down. Right, down. Left, down. Right, down. Two more. Use your breath. Find your abs and roll down. Inhale. Until you feel that tailbone on the floor. So from here, we're going to put the ring inside our thighs and work our inner thighs. So we're going to keep the squeeze. Once again, utilize that breathing pattern. Inhale, exhale. You'll feel that pelvic floor working, navel in, ribs east to west, then corset. Inhale, corset. Inhale. Inhale. Now with the squeeze, we're going to roll up the spine one vertebra at a time, all the way up. Hold it there. And then squeeze those glutes, activate the hamstrings, and squeeze. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Last one. Exhale, hold it there, tap it down. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. In, out with a breath. In, out. In, out. One more. In, out. And lower down vertebra by vertebra, squeezing the ring, release, and let's shake it out. So we're going to flex our feet and then point, flex and point, and let the whole body gently relax as you flex and point. The whole body, even the head, will be moving. Resetting the nervous system. Bring the knees in and just in a circle with the hips. Feeling all the parts of the back of the pelvis. Now reverse it. Place the feet on the floor. Take your arms up to 90 degrees. Plug your shoulders. We're ready for our 100. Left leg, right leg. You can stay here in tabletop, or you can go up and find a long-legged position. Try not to use your hip flexors. Relax your hip flexors and breathe in for 5 and out for 5. In for 5, out for 5. In, out, in, out, in, out. Squeeze the inner thighs, squeeze the ankles together, lengthen the arms, and out. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, out. One more, in, and out. Now it's time for the roll up. So get your trusty towel, if you need it, and put it right around the waist and the top of the hips to help facilitate the roll. Arms are up. Let's do one of those breaths so we can feel our powerhouse activate. Inhale. Exhale, course of the ribs. You're going to feel this whole area tighten up and you're ready for your roll up. Inhale. Exhale up. Inhale here. Exhale down. And again, flex your feet, lengthen through your legs, shoulders down. Again, inhale. Exhale. With control throughout. One more. Take the towel away. Find your pelvis welcoming to the floor. You're going to feel the whole pelvis equal to the floor. Take your leg up, point both toes, circle the midline, and then around. You can make it small to control the stability of your pelvis, or you can make it a little bigger if you really use your abs and you find the stable pelvis. Reverse. And change legs. Try to keep that pelvis equal to the ceiling, both hip bones. Cross the midline. Use your breath. Upper body quiet. Reverse your circle. Last one. And then bring it in. Eyes to knees and roll up for rolling like a ball. Rolling like a ball is a truly, truly breathing exercise. So use that breath to help facilitate the roll. Squeeze the inner thighs together, drop the shoulders, look downward. Inhale as you roll back, exhale forward. Try to stay off balance the floor, the toes not touching. And one more. Hold it there. One leg out, one leg in, single leg stretch. Legs long. Stay high on the upper back. Flex forward. Exhale here. Inhale around. One more. And then the scissor. Both legs long. The breath helps keep your flow. It's rhythmic. Head down, chest open. Open your legs and then cross. Open and cross. Tailbone stays on. Upper body is active, but not moving. Breathe. Open. Open. One more. Open. Now, lengthen both legs. Glue the heels and the inner thighs together. Exhale down. Inhale up. Use the breath to help you. This is your last one. Tabletop, crisscross. One. From the waist down, you're quiet. The pelvis doesn't move. It doesn't rock. The upper body is rotating, reaching with the armpit to the knee. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time for the pencil stretch. Let those ribs open up, arch the back, drop the shoulders. Now let's take that time to inhale, expand the ribs. Exhale. Corset the ribs, sink the belly, lift the pelvic floor, bring the arms around, knees up, roll up. For spine stretch forward. So sit as tall as you can sit. Pull the ribs back into your spine, navel back into your spine. Sit right on top of your sitting bones against that invisible wall. Chin up, crown on, heel off the wall. Inhale, exhale. Breathe rhythmically throughout the exercise. Time it out on the way down as well as the way up. One vertebra at a time, from the top of the head all the way down to the tailbone. And then from the tailbone all the way up to the top of the head, one vertebra at a time. Another rolling exercise, open leg rocker, legs as wide as your shoulders, low back rounded towards the floor, chest high. Start with your eyes on the horizon. Inhale here. Exhale, look down, and exhale as you roll, and then back up with an inhale. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Keep the breath, keep the rhythm. See if you can change to full leg. If not, keep the knees bent, shoulders down, chest open. Exhale back, inhale forward. Exhale, inhale, look down, look to the horizon. Lots to think about. This is your last one. Hold it here. Keep the heart high, chin up, crown on. Bring the legs together. Roll back for the corkscrew prep. So we're going to go up and circle. Up to 12, then 3, then 6, then 9, back to the center. Up, circle. Up, circle. Up, circle. Up, circle. From here, we're going to come up and find our place for the saw. Sit nice and tall, shoulders down, shoulders square. Both sits bones have equal weight. Keep it here. We're going to turn, 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 pull, round, reach. Back up, keep the twist, and then move to the center with a long front body and a long back body. Turn and reach. Turn, center. Look behind you, forward flex, reach, unfurl, back to center. Over, reach, up, and center. A very balanced, equal movement, free flowing, always moving, circular, with lots of breath and lots of stretching. Now we're going to go into prone position. And let's just hang out with our elbows right at mid-chest and feel the upper back and the arch of the upper back. The eyes are on the horizon. Move your hands to the midline of the chest and go up. Try to keep your hips close to the floor, and then slowly but surely articulate back down. Elbows anchored in, shoulders away from the ears, up and down. Up, let it stretch through the front body, and down. Up and down. Now let's add the legs. Squeeze up, lower down. Hands in the front of you, by your forehead, head down, shoulders away. Up and lower. Up and lower. Slight turn out from the pelvis. Squeeze the glutes as you lift the entire long leg off the floor. Use your breath. Exhale up, inhale back. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Utilizing those glutes and the abs, up and down. Keeping the movement smooth, let's arch and then lift the legs. Up, lift. Up, lift. Up, lift. up, lift, up, lift, up, lift. One more, up, lift, and pull up and stretch. Try to get those arms long to the floor and sit back for a good stretch through your thighs and glutes and low back. Take your breath. And back into that prone position for a single leg kick and double leg kick. Clasp your hands, elbows broad. Once again, the upper back is arched or extended. Point, flex, point, and lower. Press the hips into the floor as you lift the navel into the spine away from the floor. Point, flex, point, and lower. Point, flex, point, and lower. Point, flex, point, and lower. 4 and 3. Keep those hips pressing into the floor. And last one. Now, we turn our heads. We clasp hands at the low back and drop our elbows. Shoulders go into a pressing towards the floor to open up the back. And then we're going to arch and then kick. Arch and kick. Arch, kick, arch, and kick. Bring the body back up again, and let's move into sideline position. So from here, we're going to start all the way down with both arms over our head. And we're going to reach up, touch that leg, and come back down. A little oblique action while the leg is working. Up and down. Up and down. Once again, utilize your breath. Inhale here, exhale up. And hold it down, and then bring the foot into flex. Stack the hips, stack the shoulders. You can come up to the elbow if you like, and just tiny lifts. Lift. Find your powerhouse. Try not to lift higher than your hip here. Really concentrated around the gluteus minimus and medius. Press for 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, bring the knee in, squeeze it out. Bring the knee in, squeeze it out. Keep the knee at hip height. In and out. In, out. In, out. In, out. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Take the leg back, reach with the arm, and press. 2. Keep the shoulder down and the arm long. 4. This is extending the hip. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Definitely balance here. Both legs off the floor. We're going to take big steps. Keep that upper body quiet. Find your powerhouse, and then small runs. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. It's time for the beat. Both legs are off the floor. Beat. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, and stretch. Place one elbow on the floor, come to the center, and let's move to the other side. So we started down low, and we brought the leg up and down, up and down. The exhale is here, then the inhale. Exhale, inhale, up, down, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to go onto our elbow here. Flex both feet, stack the hips, stack the shoulder, keep the chest wide, and lift. Tiny presses working here. Now from here, bring the knee in, bring the knee out. Lengthen each time. In, lengthen. Control it. So it's inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Be careful those shoulders don't creep up to your ears. And exhale. In, out. Got to use those abs to stabilize you. In, out. One more. In, out, and take it back. Now keep those hips stacked. Reach long with the arm and lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Extend the hip. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back up to hand to head, elbow bent. And we're going to keep that chest open and walk big walks. Keeping the legs strong and long. And then fast runs. Pelvis is quiet. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, out, both legs are off the floor and beat. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, in, and rest. All the while you're keeping those abs working. They're in, they're working. The ribs are expanding, the navel is in, the pelvic floor is lifting throughout to maintain your balance and build your powerhouse. We're going to sit tall, and we're going to try a few preps for the neck pull. So we're sitting right on top of our sitting bones. Our chest is open. Our hands are behind us with a wide open collarbones. Now, don't change a thing. Just put those hands behind you. Go back to 45 degrees. Angle your eyes towards the diagonal ceiling. Round at the tail. Forward flex. Deepen the abs. Lengthen the neck. Drop the shoulders and look at your knees. Restack. And eyes on the horizon. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Round. Exhale. Inhale. Unfurl. So there's 3 inhales and 3 exhales on this. Inhale. 45 degrees back. Roll at the tail. Exhale as you forward flex. Inhale. Exhale as you unwind the spine. Sit tall. Let's try 2 more. Try not to have an end point. Keep the movement circular. Back, round, forward flex, and restack. And take your arms out. Let's move to prone position again for the swim series. So let's try the actual swim in slow-mo today, just to get the feeling of the proper shoulder alignment and the abs working. So we're going to plug our shoulders, bring our thighs off, lift our left arm and right leg, change. Left, change. Right, change. Left, change. Right. Try not to hunch your shoulders. Try to move from the shoulder joint, not the shoulder blade. Up, 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 abs in, up, up, up. And let's just do 8 faster swims. Ready? Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Keep the legs long to the floor, spiral the shoulders, and breaststroke. One more. Hold it there. Thighs off, shoulders back. Lift 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And stretch. Melt into the floor and hold. Come back up. Before we go into our stretches, we can't forget the mermaid series. So let's open our legs into a wide mermaid. Try to sit on both our sitting bones. And let's move into a side bend, keeping the shoulders in their sockets, the arms into the shoulder sockets, and just circle that around, feeling the stretch all around that shoulder socket. And then over into that side bend. Now square it up. And now from the navel up, we're going to rotate and reach. Deepen those abs deep into your spine. Hold it. Keep your shoulders down. Take an inhale. Back up. And then over. Bring the legs to the front and then to the side. Internal, external rotation. Sit tall and reach long. And circle. And side bend. Both shoulders away from the ears. Scoop the belly and reach. Keep the breath going, side, and then up. Bring the legs long to the mat. And let's just do a few seals to end with rolling exercises before we stretch our legs. So we're going to round the spine. Get that low back as close to the floor as you can. Thread the arms through the inner thighs, holding on at the outside of the ankle, and tap it 3 times. Exhale, inhale, tap, tap, tap. Exhale, inhale, tap, tap, tap. Exhale, inhale, tap, tap, tap. You can tap up here too if you can. If not, just tap at the bottom. Keep looking down as you roll back. And then forward. One more. And forward. And stretch it out. So now let's take our arms out to the side. And we're going to take our knees to the left, both knees. Hold it there. Bring that bottom leg above the knee at the ankle and press downward so you feel a great stretch through the hips and maybe even into the inside of the knee. Bring it up, both knees to the right. Feel that stretch. Both shoulder blades are on the floor. Bring that bottom leg up above the knee on the top leg and put that ankle down and feel that stretch from the waist all the way down to the knee. While both shoulder blades still stay equal to the floor. Back up. Now it's time for our hamstring stretches. If you have a ring or a strap or a towel, you're going to put the ball of the foot in there and press into it as your hip presses towards the floor. So you create an opposition. The toe pressing away, the hip pressing down into the floor to give your optimal stretch for your hamstring group, the back of the knee, and the calf if you flex your foot. From here, we're going to keep pressing that toe away from you, those toes away, as you press the hip close to the floor and feel that inner thigh stretch. Ribs are down, navel is in. Bring it up and cross the midline. Take your inhale and your exhale through your mouth. Back up and change legs. The body is calming down now. It's going back to its natural state. The breathing is helping to balance your system. Slow, deep breaths. Bring it up, cross it over, and hold it. Bring both legs in, roll up, and find a comfortable position on the floor. If you bend your knees, we can just roll around those sitting bones, trying to keep your posture long, and then reverse it. Put your hands behind you, reach your heart to the ceiling, and look up. Come back to center, right ear to right shoulder. Stretching out the scalenes. Take an inhale. And now look diagonally down for a stretch through the upper traps. Now look up. Back to center. Change sides, left ear to left shoulder. Hands are pressing into the floor as the shoulder presses away from the ear. Now look into the diagonal. And then up into the diagonal. Into the center. Release your arms, put the hands on the knees and roll your shoulders. Reverse it. Lift your shoulders and drop it down. Lift, drop, lift, drop. Chin up, crown on, arms out to the side. Take a deep, deep breath in. Now let it all out. In. All of it comes out. One more time. In. And last one out. You've completed your Pilates class. Hope you feel great. Remember, we are not going to be here on the Friday before Easter. That's the 15th. So there will be no class, either cardio fusion or Pilates on the 15th, but feel free to watch the tapes. You can do those at your leisure at home whenever you feel like. So hope to see you on Monday after Easter. Have a great week. Take care. Thank you.